So we have the CEO of National Disaster Risk Management Fund, Mr. Bilal Anwar, with us. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
So, sir, I wanted to ask you about what NDRMF is doing to prepare the youth for and how they can cope with the disasters and risk reduction.
Well, thank you very much. We're doing a lot actually. We are encouraging the youth. We are getting them engaged and involved in our work. As you know that NDRMF has a mandate for disaster risk reduction and climate adaptation, and we are actually financing and funding and technically supporting a number of projects and interventions across the country. Now, we all know that these projects, these interventions from the design to the implementation, they just cannot work, they cannot be successful without the engagement of the local communities, and especially from the local communities, the youth. So that's one angle of it. The other angle, of course, is our role for the broader kind of advocacy, education, awareness, and outreach, and that's where we are actually engaging, and we are actually depending on the youth quite significantly. So we are holding the workshops, the seminars, the webinars, and number of other sessions like this, and we hold the training sessions for our youth as well, and we create opportunities for having the youth involved in NDRMF work.
Okay, sir. And what are your views about the first National Climate Summit that is happening today and organized both by NYCC and NDRMF?
Well, it's absolutely wonderful. It's refreshing, and particularly it's refreshing that is being organized by NYCC. NDRMF has been a very small partner of it, but it has been entirely organized by NYCC. So a number of events are happening just before the COP season, and which is next month. But this one is very much is particularly important or particularly interesting because of the involvement of the youth into it. I mean, they're the one who actually have to take this agenda forward, and not only forward, they are the one who have to take the agenda down to the communities level, down to the population level as well. So this particular summit, I'm sure that it's going to be an extremely important stepping stone in terms of hearing the pulse of the youth and taking their aspirations forward to the COP process as well.
Thank you so much, sir. You have been such an inspiration for the youth. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have with us the DIG Islamabad Police, Mr. Jawad, with us. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Hope you are doing well. So, what are your views about the first National Climate Summit for the youth that is happening today, arranged by NYCC and NDRMF and the other partners collaboratively? So, what message do you want to give to the youth about the climate, and what specifically the police are doing in this regard?
Thank you, Ji. I'm really looking forward to this summit actually, because the climate change is one of the biggest challenges, the upcoming challenges that the world would be facing, and especially the third world countries. And the youth really has to come forward to face this challenge, to enable us, and the Islamabad police and the police department overall actually does play its role in any kind of disaster management, any kind of emergency response. So we would also love to share our experiences in such kind of situations in the past, and really looking forward to this summit actually.
Thank you so much, sir. We really hope the police department will do its role, and thank you so much. We have with us Park German Advisor for Climate and Energy Partnership, Ma'am Sobia Becker, with us. Hello, ma'am. Hope you are doing well. And what are your thoughts about today's event that is happening for the youth, and what role the youth can play for the climate change?
Thank you very much for this very warm welcome. My name is Sobia Becker. I'm lead advisor to the Park German Climate and Energy Partnership. It's such a pleasure to join you today, and I'm so encouraged by the interest as well as the very affirmative action that our youth are taking. because youth is the future. This is your planet, and you have to make sure that it's a planet worth living in and that you have a future that is worth living for. So German Development Cooperation is committed to providing youth with the skills, knowledge and information that they would need in order to create this sustainable, happy, livable future for themselves. I want to thank you. I want to make special mention of Umair's effort, and I really appreciate the NYCCC for all the work that they're doing, including the wonderful fellowship that you have. Thank you very much for having me.